Okay, so now we are going for the tutorial 3. It is based again as same as the previous tutorial. Tutorial 2, I'll go for the tutorial 3 in the same way. I'll give the hint. It is based on the electric flux density. Now it is on the electric flux density, that is electric flux density is D, okay, and Gauss law. So here same as the electric field intensity, electric flux density relation between E and D, we know that it is related by the epsilon. So if you will have a D, so by the point charge, it is D equals to Q upon 4 pi epsilon, epsilon 0 is not there, sorry. So here there is no epsilon in calculation of the flux density. So in the flux density calculation, no epsilon. So D equals to Q upon 4 pi R square AR. This is due to the point charge. D equals to rho L upon 2 pi R AR. This is due to line charge. D equals to rho S by 2 AN. That is the unit vector. This is due to the surface charge. So same as the previous. If you have any doubt, refer the previous whatever the way, only the formulation is different, procedure is same. Electric flux density formulas are different. In this formula there is no epsilon, and the previous electric field intensity formula epsilon 0 or epsilon is there. And Gauss law, as Gauss law is simple, so we will solve tutorial on this. So I'll give the hint here. So some problems are the lengthy problems, so this is what starting with this. A point charge of 6 microcoulomb is located at origin, a uniform line charge density. So this is point charge and line charge, uniform line charge density 180 nanocoulomb per meter lies along the x-axis, and uniform sheet charge of 25 nanocoulomb per meter square is in the z equals to 0 plane. So all these three are there. This is point charge, this is line charge, and this is surface charge. Okay, so again three things you have to do. Find the electric flux density at A 004, problem number 1. So due to all these three charges, you have to find the electric flux density at 004. So same thing, procedure is same. Point charge, find it out the vector, unit vector, formula is D equals to Q upon 4 pi R square AR. Put the values, find out the unit vector, put the values, you will get D due to point charge, same as due to line charge. Formula is D equals to rho L upon 2 pi R AR. Find it out the vector, unit vector, that's it. And due to surface charge, the diagram is important. If you draw the diagram, it will give you the visualization. So diagram is important, always draw the diagram. So surface charge, the formula is rho s upon 2 an. So only find it out the unit vector. Rho s is given 25 by 2, that's it. So it is at one location, that is point A 004. Same thing you have to repeat for the point B at 1 to 4. This is given for the having the practice. So for the practice, to get a practice, this is done. Then third, calculate the total electric flux leaving the surface of sphere of 4 meter radius centered at the origin. Now this is what something critical. What calculate the total electric flux leaving the surface of sphere 4 meter radius centered at the origin. So this point charge is located at origin, so it will come inside. This line charge is along the x-axis. So 4 meter radius, we did just now, the 4 meter radius, so line charge 4 meter, it will be the 8 meter diameter. So it is what, 180 nanocoulomb per meter. So 8 meter into 180, so that much charge will be inside. And the radius centered at the origin again. And this z equals to 0, again it is at the origin. So 25 nanocoulomb per meter square. Now what, this is what calculate the total due to surface charge, I am saying. radius centered at origin. So this is the surface charge this way. So you have to find it out, the area of a circle which is having the radius of 4 meter. What is the formula? Quickly, radius, area of a circle, formula, quickly, anyone? Area of a circle.
Pi r square.
Correct, pi r square, simple. So pi r square, so pi is there, r is 4 meter. So and pi r, this much is the what? Area multiplied by 25 meter square nikal jayega. So you will get this charge, point charge, and this line charge is again calculated as the charge, that is the in terms of nanocoulomb or microcoulomb, whatever it is. And this surface charge, again it is calculated in terms of coulomb. So all the charge, 1, 2, 3, all the charge, how much charge is enclosed in the radius of 4 meter, total charge you say, and you can apply the Gauss law. What the flux, calculate the electric flux passing through a surface is the charge enclosed, and total you just have. So this is what simple addition of the all charges. So can I get the answer for the third? The 1 and 2 you can do it. I want the answer for third, and again in the separated manner, quickly. So for the point charge, it is 6 microcoulomb plus line charge. How much is the line charge? 180 nanocoulomb per meter. And what will be the line will be enclosed? How much line will enclose? 4 meter radius. Uniform line charge density along the x-axis. So 4 meter from the center, 4 meter this side, 4 meter this side, 8 meter. So 180 into 8 and plus the area, that is pi r square into how much? Into 25. So r will be how much? R will be, radius is 4. So r will be 4. So here 6 microcoulomb. You just remember point charge is 6 microcoulomb plus 180 into 8. So that is nanocoulomb. You convert it into the microcoulomb. So it is better. So 180 into 8. 180 into 8. So it is 1.44 microcoulomb. Okay, nanocoulomb I have converted to the microcoulomb. Plus this is r, you just put r equals to 4. So 4 square, 16. So it will be 16 into pi. 16 into pi and into 25. Okay, so it is 1200 something. So again it is in nanocoulomb. I'll convert it to the microcoulomb. So 1.257. Okay, so again it is microcoulomb. So it is, the total will be 1.257 microcoulomb plus 1.44 microcoulomb plus 6 microcoulomb. So 8.697 microcoulomb. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how many of you got the answer? You just see. Okay, you got this answer. So this is what simple 8.697 microcoulomb. Simply you have to do the addition. Okay, so we'll go further. So they are not the very difficult numerical. They are maybe somewhat tricky. You have to apply your brain. Okay, we'll go further for the next. Second. Now, what is the second? Here, the charge in the form of a planar sheet with density 40 microcoulomb per meter square is located at z equals to 0.5 meter, a uniform line charge of -6 microcoulomb lies along the x-axis. What is the net flux across the surface of a cube 2 meter on an edge centered at origin, edge parallel to coordinate axis? So this is very simple. Previous problem we have considered the sphere centered at origin. Here it is considered as the cube. So you can find it out, the sheet charge is there, the line charge is there. Now only two charges are there. You can find it out, the area of sheet charges multiplied by the charge density, surface charge density. Find it out, the length of the line charge multiplied by the line charge density. Add these two, you will get the answer. So this is not great. It is simple. Okay. So I hope you may be able to solve it. So I'll go next. So the next is given the electric flux density D. Now this is something special. So given the electric flux density D equals to 0.3 R square AR nanocoulomb per meter square in free space. So D is given in a vector form. Okay. Find electric field intensity at point. Now D is given, you have to find it out, the E at point, that is 225 degree, 90 degree. Now point P is in which coordinate system? Can anybody tell me quickly? Cylindrical, spherical, or Cartesian? Two angles are here. So which coordinate system will have the two angles? Yes, correct. So it is the cylindrical coordinate system. So yes, correct. I got the answer. Cylindrical coordinate system. So cylindrical coordinate system is this. So you have to find it out again. This is cylindrical coordinate system. So D equals to, find it out, the electric field intensity. E equals to, what is the relation? D equals to epsilon E. So simple, put the values and find it out. Okay. So you do that accordingly. Sorry. Then next, find the total charge within the space R equals to 3. So this is what D is given, and the find the total charge within the space R equals to 3. So now if you will consider the radius of a sphere equals to 3 meter, so you can find it out the D dot ds. So D dot ds, do the integration, that's it. You put the limit 0 to 3. No. 0 to 3, you D dot ds, you put the formula for ds. ds is what? If you don't know that, you can watch the previous video. ds. D is given S surface, for the surface ds. You will have what formula? That is double integration of what? Sine theta d phi. Okay, so sine theta d theta and d phi. So theta and phi is variable. So you can find it out, the total. R you can put 3, and theta, limit of theta is 0 to pi. Why? Again, you can refer the previous video. Why theta is 0 to pi. And for the phi, the whatever the entire limit will be 0 to 2 pi. So that's why limit will be 0 to 2 pi. Put this and you will get the answer for 2. Then next, find the total electric flux having the find the total electric flux, total charge within the sphere, and find the electric flux having the sphere equals to R equals to 4. The same thing. Here you have to find it out the charge. Here you have to find it out the psi. You find it out charge, then use the Gauss law. That is the charge enclosed equals to the flux crossing. So same thing. So the same problem you have to do 2 times, only change in the radius. That's it. So I don't think it is something great. It will be the simple numerical. We will go further. Now here it is same as the previous. If you know electric field intensity, if you don't know, then refer that video, you will understand. And same thing, the problem concepts are same. In the problem, the formula will be the different. Okay, so calculate the electric flux density in a rectangular coordinate system at point P equals to 2 minus 3 6 produced by point charge 55 microcoulomb at minus 2 3 6. So you have to find it out, the electric flux density in a rectangular coordinate system. Electric flux density, you just find it out at a point, that is the D, you have to find it out due to point charge. So for D, point charge formula is there, D equals to Q upon 4 pi R square AR, simple formula. Find it out the vector, unit vector. Find it out the vector joining these 2 points and unit vector. Put the values in formula, you'll get the answer. Then a uniform, this is the second part, B. A uniform line charge 20 microcoulomb per meter on the x-axis. So this is simple. Along the x-axis is there. Use the formula D equals to rho L upon 2 pi R AR and find it out the answer. Find it out the unit vector. And a uniform surface charge density of 120 microcoulomb per meter square on the plane Z equals to minus 5 meter. So again, this is the simple. So in three different answers are there. It is not asked to calculate total. Okay, so they are the separate different answer, three different answer. So you have to mention three differently. That's it. So it is same as the previous. Nothing great is there. Then next, calculate the total electric flux leaving the cubical surface formed by the sixth plane, that is x equals to plus minus 5, y equals to plus minus 5, z equals to plus minus 5. So what is it? It is the cube centered at origin, x-axis plus 5 minus 5, y-axis x 5 plus 5 minus 5, and z-axis plus 5 minus 5. So it is a cube if the charge distribution is there. So it is simple, whatever the charge distribution is there. So that you have to find it out. Calculate the total electric flux leaving. So you have to find it out, the total charge enclosed in this, same as the problem 2, problem 1, only the things are given here. So if you will draw this diagram, you will have the clear picture. And 2 point charges, 0.1 microcoulomb at this 1 minus 2 3. So you have to verify whether the charge is inside the cube. If it is, then yes. So all are less than 5. So this charge will be inside. Then 1 by 7 microcoulomb at minus 1, 2, minus 2. Again, all the parameters are less than, all the magnitude are less than 5. So again, it is inside. So you have to consider this plus this. These are the point charges. Then a uniform line charge of pi microcoulomb per meter. Okay, so pi microcoulomb per meter at x equals to minus 2 and y equals to 3. So it is along the z-axis. Okay, so again it is inside. So along the z-axis, how much is the distance? Along the z-axis, minus 5 to plus 5. So 10 meter. Okay, so pi into 10. So it will be the 10 pi. Simple. Answer is simple. And then uniform surface charge of 0.1 microcoulomb per meter square on the plane y equals to 3x. Okay, so again, this is what somewhat tricky. So this is what a uniform surface charge 0.1 microcoulomb per meter square. This is the surface charge on the plane y equals to y equals to 3x. Now I'll give this as the challenge to you. Now you have this cube. Now you locate this plane y equals to 3x, where this plane will be there, and then what will be the area inside this cube. This is the challenge to you, and you find it out and then multiply it by the area, whatever this 0.1 microcoulomb, add this in the value. That's it, you will get the answer. Okay, so this is the fifth one. So the Next one is a circular disk of radius 4 meter with a charge density of 12 sine theta microcoulomb per meter square is enclosed by a surface S. What is the net flux crossing S? So what a circular disk of radius 4 meter with a charge density of this much charge density is, to make a calculation simple, it is given in this manner, is enclosed by a surface S. Okay. What is the net flux crossing S? A circular disk. So you can have a circular disk of radius 4 meter. Okay. And charge density is this much. Okay. Charge density is this much. Is enclosed by a surface S. Okay. What is the net flux? So you have to find it out, the area of disk. So what is the area of disk? Radius is given 4. So 4, that is a pi r square. That's it. So it is very simple. So you will get 4 pi r square. So 16 pi is what the area. 16 pi multiplied by this, you will get the answer. Then next, determine flux crossing. Determine flux crossing 1 mm by 1 mm area on the surface of a cylindrical cell at r equals to 10 meter, z equals to 2 meter, and the phi equals to 35 point 53.2. Okay, so determine flux crossing 1 mm by 1 mm area of surface. Okay, 1 mm by 1 mm. So it is the simple surface square of a cylindrical sheet at r equals to 10 meter, z equals to 2, phi equals to 2, if d is given as this. So determine the flux crossing through this area. Okay, surface of a cylinder that r equals to this is equals to, and d is given. So you put the limit in this d dot ds, you just calculate, nothing is there. So this is the cylinder. So you can calculate the enclosed, that's it. Then find the charge enclosed in a volume. That volume is R123 meter, and this is what the R phi Z, so cylindrical. So you just draw this cylinder given the charge density of this much. This is rho equals to 2z sine square theta coulomb per meter cube. So this is what the volume charge. So you just find it out, the volume of this, and rho v multiplied by this, you will get the answer. Then next, given that d equals to, given in a cylindrical coordinate, evaluate both sides of the divergence theorem for the volume enclosed by r equals to 2, z equals to. So divergence theorem, just now we have calculated volume charge d dot ds equals to the volume integral of divergence of del dot d. So you put the value, you will get the answer. This is what only 9 problems are there. So we can have here.